Good morning everyone. In this video we will see about GST definition. Before we enter into the video, subscribe Study UC channel and refer this channel to your friends. Thanks for watching. We'll go into the definition. To see the definition of GST, everybody know what is GST. GST is goods and services tax. By the name we can say the tax implied on the goods and services, general definition. And to see the general definition, to see the GST definition, we have to go to the Constitution of India, Article 366(12)(a). In 366(12)(a), we can see the definition of GST. Goods and services tax means any tax on supply of goods or services or both. Any tax, this one component, on supply of goods or services or both, except on the supply of alcoholic liquor for human consumption. This is the definition for goods and services. And in the same Constitution of India, we can see the definition for what is goods, what is services, and what is state. Okay, this we will see. According to Article 366(12), there is a predefined definition, pre-existing definition. The rest are all these two, and this section 366(12)(a and 366(26)(a), 26(b) are all inserted in 101 Amendment Act 2016. But the goods definition is a pre-existing one before 101 Amendment Act. The rest are all inserted for specially for GST purpose, to imply GST in India. So what is goods according to Constitution of India? Goods includes all material, commodities and other articles. So these three items, whichever comes under these three items, material, commodities and other article, will be called as goods. What is services? According to 366(26)(a) of article, what is services? What are all not covered under goods will be called as services. Any other thing, any other than goods will be called as services. Simple. So what is state? State is nothing but with reference to the articles. Some articles will be there. State, for state, to define state, Constitution of India telling with reference to articles, articles 246(a), 268, 269 and 269(a) and 279(a), which includes Union Territory with Legislature. So what is Union Territory with Legislature? Pondicherry and Delhi, which is having a state legislature. The rest are all comes under the Lieutenant Governor who administers the Union Territory. These two states, these two Union Territory will have their own legislature setup, democratic setup. People can elect people for assembly, and they will form a government and they can enact rule. That is a state legislature. Similarly, like a state legislature, Union Territory also will have the legislature in Pondicherry and Delhi. So according to this definition, for these articles, state is defined like this, including Union Territory with Legislature. So in the definition, we go back to the definition. What definition is saying? According to the definition, there are some features. What are the features? First feature, Article 246A says concurrent jurisdiction. So what is this? State and center both can enact law. Enact law on what? On GST. Second one, center can collect IGST. Yesterday we saw what is IGST, right? IGST for what? On interstate trade. Interstate trade. Center can collect IGST on interstate trade. Third one, compensation for loss of revenue to states. For how long? 5 years. On recommendation of GST Council. I'll write GSTC. What is compensation loss? So far state government levied some taxes and got income, revenue. Okay. Now all taxes are subsumed to GST and center is going to collect it. And they will give a share to the state government. Because of that, the state may face a loss in their revenue, state revenue. To compensate that loss, this compensation cess will be given. The compensation for loss of revenue to states will be given to the respective states for 5 years on recommendation of GST Council. So what is the last one? Last one. So GST on petroleum products like crude oil, high speed diesel, petrol, natural gas, aviation turbine fuel to be levied from a later date. So far these items are not included in the GST bracket, but at any time GST Council may recommend and include these items into the GST bracket. Till that time, the state government can collect the tax revenue from these petroleum products, any item from later date, on recommendation of GSTC. So we will see what is GSTC, what is the composition of GSTC, what is the powers, everything in the next video. But so far we have seen what is GST definition according to Constitution of India. Once again, Article 366(12)(a) define what is GST, and these are all the definition for goods, services, state, and these three sections, that is Articles 366(12)(a), 366(26)(a), 26(b) inserted in 101 Amendment Act to impose GST in India, to enact laws for GST in India, and there are some features. So GST is a concurrent subject, so both state and center can enact law on GST. Center will collect a tax for interstate trade, and compensation will be given to the state for their loss, facing their loss, and petroleum products will be added in the later date on recommendation of GST Council. Okay, I think you guys understood what is GST. The next video we'll see what is GST Council. Thank you, and like the video, share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching.